Hey guys, how's it going? Once again, this is Luke Gagnon here, posting another video. I'm sorry I'm posting so many videos. It's just there's a lot of different things I want to talk about and really get people understanding and getting to know. Some people don't know certain things. Well, as you're seeing this on my computer here, I have to put it on this crappy resolution so that it does the 16 by 9 YouTube thing until I figure out a better way to do it. This is what I gotta do for now, but I'm gonna do a quick video explaining what Planeswalker Points are, because they got changed from the old DCI, and how to get into the Pro Tour. And those are two things that obviously you need to know while you're playing if you want to be competitive or playing tournaments or whatever. And what is Planeswalker Points? Planeswalker Points is a worldwide system designed to reward you for playing in sanctioned Magic events. I'm also going to post links to these in the bottom bar so you can look at them while I'm reading them if you want. So unlike the previous system that rewarded only winning, Planeswalker Points is based on a simple premise. Playing Magic is awesome and should be rewarded, and winning is even better. So the thing is, like, you used to, when you'd have a DCI rating, and you'd have, like, say your rating's like 1700 or something, and you played somebody, and let's say you lost points. And the people that are the highest rating obviously went to the biggest tournaments and whatever. They want more people to play. They don't want people to feel like they're being like, you know, punished for losing a match. So you can't lose points anymore. You gain 3 points per win, and we'll get to multipliers and everything like that later on when we scroll down here. But that's pretty much how that goes. There's two different kinds, casual and competitive. Competitive are like sanctioned tournaments. Casual, I'm not sure exactly what that is. I've never done a casual event. I guess it's something, I don't know. But if you guys know what that is, I have no idea. And let's scroll down here. Okay, how do you get started? Well, obviously there's a link right here so you can find the closest store by you. So all you gotta do is click that and type in your zip code, and it will pull up all the closest stores by you, and then you can go play. And what is the DCI number, and how do I get one? When you go in there, just say, "Hi, I'm new to Magic. I'm new to tournaments. Can I get a DCI number?" Even if you lost your DCI number, they can either look it up for you, or you can get a new one too. And you can sign up right there. It takes like 2 minutes, and you get one. I am an old school player, so I have a really old DCI number. So when I like go into tournaments, people are like, "Wow, there's not very many digits in your number," which is funny. And if you have more than one DCI number, you can combine them by clicking this form right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse or anything, but let's go down to earning points. This is one of the most important things you're gonna need to know. Okay, so when you get participation points, which are kind of like a bonus for the number of people that are in a tournament. If you do a draft, there's obviously only going to be 8 people, so the participation point will be 1. If you do, bigger tournaments, Friday Night Magic, such and so forth, 32 people, 60, whatever. So these are the points that you get even just for showing up. So let's say you don't win a single match and you get no points for match winning. You're still going to get 3 points because there was 32 to 63 people in the tournament. So they're trying to reward you for just even showing up, which is really cool. It's trying to get more people to play, and I think the Magic's going to become more popular from this new system, and I really like it. Now let's get to event multipliers. This is one of the most important keys you're going to need to know here. These are all of them right over here. First one there, you get a one-time multiplier per win for sanctioned Magic tournaments, pre-release events, launch parties, stuff like that. So if you do like a pre-release or drafting or sealed or anything like that, just at your local store, you'll get a one-time multiplier. So each one you get 3 points. Next here, game day events, WPN premium qualifiers. If you go to these are just like events that Wizards does every once in a while. These are very rare. I don't know if that counts for like states or anything, but I'm not too sure about those. If you guys know anything more about what those are, let me know. But the next one here is a little more important. Friday Night Magic is something that happens every Friday. You go into Friday Night Magic, and you can go to your local store. Every store that has Magic and has sanctioned tournaments has a Friday Night Magic. Go in there, find out what time it starts, go and play, because you get a 3-time multiplier. So for every win you get 3 points. So a lot of times, depending on how many people are in the tournament, you could play 4 or 5 different people, and let's say you win the tournament and you beat 5 people. So 3 times 5, because you get 3 for each, is 15, and then multiply that by 3, so that's 45. So you get 45 points for winning the tournament, which is awesome. And then you also get the participation points over here too, plus any bonuses and stuff. They have little bonus things down here that they can send you notifications every once in a while, just to like, I think it's going to be like if they see someone that wins a lot, they're going to try and get them quicker into like the Pro Tour or something. Next thing here, we have the next one is Pro Tour qualifiers. National qualifiers. So when you go to like something like regionals, you get a ×5 multiplier, which is done every year, and anybody can join. And the last one I went to, there was 800 and something players, and 870 players. I got top 16, and I think top 8 made it to nationals, which really sucked. I lost one match, and it was pretty crappy, but and so, anyways, the next thing there is the Pro Tour qualifier. So it's like a PTQ. That's one of the most popular ways that you can actually get into a Pro Tour. And you know, obviously, if you win that, you get everything. I'm going to discuss that a little bit later. But that's a 5-time multiplier for each win there, plus participation points. So I got about 200 points last time I went into regionals, just for the amount of winning that I did. I went like 9-2 or something like that. There was 11 rounds. Next one there is a Grand Prix and National Championship. So when you do make it into Nationals and you play into the Nationals, you get 8 times multiplier. And for Grand Prix, those are awesome too, because kind of similar to a Pro Tour event, but it's something that you qualify for through the Grand Prix trials up there, and you know, 8-time multiplier for that. So this pretty much rewards people that are just getting higher up. So the people that are higher up in the Pro Tour and everything like that, it's obviously harder to win in the Pro Tour, so they're going to give you more points, so that you stay in the Pro Tour. And last one there is 12-time multiplier for World Championships and Pro Tour. So any Pro Tour event, you're going to get, you know, 12-time multiplier, which is awesome. You know, a lot of those tournaments, like, people do about like 8 or 9 rounds or whatever, or you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds. I mean, they can win 100, 200 points per tournament, and there could only be like maybe 100 people in the tournament, compared to where I went to regionals, and that was 800 people, and I got the same amount of points. So definitely the multipliers are definitely where it's key. So you want to make sure you go every week to Friday Night Magic. Any kind of qualifier, Grand Prix trials, and Pro Tour qualifiers, you want to go to those too. Because if you win those, I'm going to discuss that in just a second, on what happens if you win those. And let me see if there's anything else here that needs to be discussed. These are all your lifetime totals. You're gonna earn points every time you play in a sanctioned tournament that's competitive. Obviously, you're gonna get competitive points. Friday Night Magic. It's just a way for them to like keep track of your points, and that's that. And let's see the next one here. Yeah, competitive total. This is just telling you how they all get them all multiplied and how they show you. Okay, this is kind of interesting too. Once you do get higher up and you play in like, you get Grand Prix buys, which is awesome. When you make it into the Grand Prix, you can get buys. And a buy is an automatic win, which is awesome. And so it means you don't have to play anybody, and you get an automatic win. So at the end of every season, the top 15,000 players in the world get 1 Grand Prix buy. So when you join a Grand Prix, and you know, you can be like, I want to use a buy, then you automatically get a win, and that's like a multiplier of, what's the multiplier up here for a Grand Prix? 8. So you automatically get 24 points, and you didn't do anything. That's just, you know, that's just rewarding players for playing more often. And top 2,000 get 2 buys, and top 300 get 3 buys. I don't know if you can use them all in one tournament. I doubt you can. I think like the most you can use is like 1 per tournament. I don't remember. Like rules might have changed. It says right here about Pro Tour invitations. I'm going to go into the next page and actually show you more in depth what that is all about. If you have any appeals, this is appeals here. If you ever like see your match history when you sign into this page here, because on this same page you can sign into your thing. Just type in your DCI number and it'll bring up everything. I don't want to show my like personal information, or people like coming to my location or whatever, and I'd say that for another day. But for appeals, all you have to do here is you send in a form saying, actually this was not correct. He put in the wrong amount. This has happened before. I've seen it happen before. People will be like, I went to like this really crappy little tournament and I won it, and like the owner of the tournament was like best friends with one of the people that I beat, and he gave him the win. And then I sent this in, and they did an investigation, and I got my points, and let's just say his store doesn't exist anymore. But I don't think it's because of that. I think it's because it was just a crappy store anyways. But alright, let's go over here now. So when you on this page, I'm going to send you a link to this one as well. Boom, right here. How to qualify for Magic the Gathering Pro Tour. Very simple. Well, not really simple. You need to have skill, and you need to play very often. There are several ways to earn an invitation to a Pro Tour. Invitations are awarded in the following manner. Players who earn invitations through qualifiers. Like I said, the Grand Prix qualifier, the Pro Tour qualifier. People that get first place get, in a Pro Tour, a PTQ, get an invitation. Now right here, I don't know if this is new or this is around when it was before, but top 16 finishers of each Grand Prix tournament that feeds the Pro Tour get it too. So Grand Prix, I'm pretty sure that's not the Grand Prix qualifier, that's the Grand Prix. So if you go to the qualifier and you win, and then they send you to the Grand Prix and you get top 16, then you get, looks like for the 2012 season, you'll be able to go to the first Pro Tour event there, which is cool. The top 10 ranked players from each of the Europe and North America regions, and the top 5 ranked players from each of Asia, Japan, Latin America, Geo, whatever. Planeswalker Point, competitive point, total season designated, and awarded invitations to whatever. Pretty much it says if you're really high ranked in the country that you live in, or the continent that you live in, you obviously get sent into the Pro Tour. The top 65 ranked players in the worldwide Planeswalker Points competitive total season designated to award invitations to appropriate Pro Tour that are not yet invited based on the above criteria. So if you so the top 65 players that aren't already invited in the world are obviously going to get invited as well. I think they changed that. I think it used to be top 100, so it's kind of a little nerf there. But one more thing. Here we are, right here. Getting to the Pro Tour is an enormous accomplishment, and Planeswalker Points may be your ticket to the big stage. At the end of each competitive season, we'll tally up everyone's competitive total. Invitations and plane tickets to the next Pro Tour will be awarded to 100 of the top players worldwide. So let's say you do really well and you just go to a lot of tournaments and you're top 100 in the world, and then next season, January comes around. I don't remember when the new season starts, but I think it's in the beginning of the year, January, February, something like that. You get, a thing in the mail saying, here's a plane ticket to Japan. We want you to go and play in the Pro Tour, and here's your invite. That's awesome. I mean, just for playing the game. A lot of people just play this game just for fun. And if you're really good at this game and you want to go far, this is how you do it. So, good luck, guys, and keep me updated on how you guys are doing, and I'll keep you updated on how I'm doing. And hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was informative to you. And I'll see you next time. All right.